And just because we found some receipts, you did say, I think homosexual activity is a sin.
Yes, I'm a religious Jew,
I'm
that's
sure
true.
there's a genetic component.
You found me out.
Orientation. But the view of all religious people I know has always been that sexual behavior is something that is up to you. And you said, I may have a desire to sleep with many women, but I do not.
I agree with me. Yes, that's true.
Congratulations on your, I'm sure it's very hard to restrain yourself.
Hey, Hal Sparks has already proven that he's got a great on-screen presence as an actor and a comedian. Wow. Wouldn't that be the kind of guy we would love to put, let's say, $15 million behind the way
crazy.
Somebody did put millions behind Ben Shapiro, who sounds like, I'm sorry to quote a line from Deadpool, sounds like he mouth sexed a helium balloon.
You ever heard David Beckham speak? It's like he mouth sexed a can of helium.
Right. And it looks like he's about 4'2" and tries to make muscles and they droop down and is this little loser, but he has this huge presence because they've pumped millions of dollars into him.
I think I figured out how to compete with him. It works.
Yes, it's all about the brows.
It is. It's all about the brows. I'm gonna
now do the Matt Gaetz brows. Can you do those?
I can't. I can only do the Matt Gaetz forehead.
No. I love when your knowledge of technology just makes it all so much better.
It does.
I was making a joke, but in all seriousness, if folks like you, we have so many talented people, and that they've risen on their own talents with maybe a little bit of money here and there. There's not endowed chairs at the American Enterprise Institute where they pay you $200 grand to just sit there and write and create, right? Like we've been at such a disadvantage, and you add that to the corporate media with consolidation and monopolization, and this is the atmosphere that we're in, that we have to fight in, and it's put us at a distinct disadvantage every single election. There was one study, I'll say quickly, done that showed that Fox News had a 6 or 7 point effect on average. We just don't have anything like that. I mean, we don't, as much as we've got some great talent. So
well, and also I would argue that you could. I think you could statistically work that number to being that fear has a 6 or 7 point advantage over stable, normal, positive news. Always fiction will always the joke has always been that Fox beats MSNBC or CNN, and that's because fiction always beats the news, and it should. News should be relatively boring unless there's an active crime happening and they've got video of it. Right? That's the kind of news. A car chase or a big fire, whatever.
Unless OJ somehow comes back.
That's right. That should be the drive.
But you're exactly right.
Yeah. Those. Go ahead, if you're making it up, you will always have better ratings. If you are lying, you will always have better ratings because you can just fictionalize anything. You have no standard by which you have to hold a line of reality. And so you can just, fantastically exaggerate the news until the viewers show up, until the heads start to turn.
Your book claims that society is turning its back on Judeo-Christian values. What are those values? What are the values it's turning its back on?
I'm not inclined to continue an interview with a person as badly motivated as you as an interviewer. So I think we're done here. I appreciate your time.
All right. Well, thank you for your time and for showing that anger is not part of American political discourse.